YouTube, what is good? Today is Tuesday, and man, oh man, we have a ridiculous amount of orders. This is 75 plus orders going out. Shout out to everyone who's been ordering from us via eBay, you know, hitting us up directly via the phone, whatever it is. We really appreciate you guys. You know, it's crazy because lately, like, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, like little issues here and there that we've been dealing with, whether, you know, wrong size listed, damaged box listed, return, stuff getting sent back from eBay, stuff getting sent back from Go, customers getting shoes with, you know, one size left, size 10, one size right, size 11, like all that stuff is super annoying. But you know, when you look down here, it's definitely a blessing that we're continuing to get orders out. So as bad as the bumps in the road are, you know, that's business, and it's definitely a blessing. So lately I've been very thankful that, you know, we're continuing to make a lot of orders, even though we're having a little bit of issue here and there. It's definitely a beautiful thing. Let's start up here. We got a lot of Yeezys, as you can see, a lot of DS stuff going out. Some of these Yeezys were in the back, not even posted, and just like that, a couple days go by after getting posted and they get sold. So obviously I appreciate that. We got some Kobe's, we got some Air Max 90s, Air Max 95s, the IE lows. This is the 2003 pair. Definitely different leather and quality on those. Speaking of leather and quality, we got the shattered backboard 1.0, very rare, never really see these too often. Rick and Morty's DS, black toe 1 low DS, you never ever see those. UNC Golfs, OVOs, lightly used. We got the Towleys, we got the Grinches, we got the Balvins, we got the Black Cats. I mean, we got the Stealth 20s, we got the Seattle 10s, we got the Flint 7s, the Chinese New Year 6s, Yellow Toes, Sambas, Unite 3s. I mean, I'm pretty sure this isn't even everything, but this is most of the stuff that we can fit in the picture. So wow, it's crazy. Anything for the people about the orders or anything like that?
A ton of orders today. Shout out to people who bought the Yeezys. A ton of Yeezys going out today. There's a nice little selection. There's a lot of there's some 4s, 1s, 2s, a little bit everything in here, so it's nice to see. Shout out to the person who bought those shattered backboards too.
I think those are my Mellow Tues, if I'm not mistaken, so shout out to whoever bought those. Those 3s, crazy to see those go out. Saw like the leaks of the new ones coming out, and they look just as good as those. The Sauconys right there, I forgot what those are called. Snow Beach Sauconys. Those are like a classic right there, if you know, you know. These 2s right here, the Balvins, I believe we just got in, so shout out to whoever bought those. And the Mason Chatus or something like that.
Yeah,
something like that. So whoever bought those, shout out to you. Shattered backboards are really cool to see going out.
Yeah, I definitely forgot to mention these, so let's just mention them again. 2003 brand new white cement 3s. Like Berwin said, we got the new pair coming out with that yellowed midsole and stuff. I definitely need like 5 to 10 pairs of those literally for the collection, because I would wear white cement every day if I could. Shouts to whoever purchased these. Hopefully you guys know that, you know, when you order something from 2003 or even, you know, 10 years plus, you know, you got to wear that at your own risk. Obviously sometimes they can come apart or paint start cracking or anything like that. With that being said, I guess I'll do a quick fantasy update. Not that it's too exciting right now, but we will update what's going on. So in the store league, there goes my season at number 1, locked up his playoff spot. Team put that shit on at number 2, locked up playoff spot, and Kenberg 777 at 9 and 4 locked up playoff spots. Under that, we got Brennan's best team, TMT, and Jordan's amazing team at the 6th position. So it's definitely going to be a fight. I believe this is the last week before playoffs. So shouts to everyone for entering the league, and may the best man win. And then we go to the online league, where I'm sadly in 9th place. I doubt mathematically I can even make it to the playoffs, but shout out to at Pre Shop and Sell at 10 and 3, Tighten Up at 8 and 5, Got Him Coach at 8 and 5, Cardiac Kicks at 8 and 5, Vincent's Victorious Team at 8 and 5, and Burrow D's Lutz at 8 and 5. Those are the top 6 right now. It's going to be interesting. If you guys know fantasy football, you can do so well up to the playoffs, and if you don't do well in the playoffs, it doesn't really matter. As you can see, we got this hoodie. We just got these hoodies in. I'm going to post those today for sale. Hopefully we'll put it on YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that, so you guys can kind of get first dibs if you really want one. I'm pretty sure we're going to do $40 in store, $50 ship, and all the hoodies will include some stickers, all that good stuff. They're Russell Athletic, so we tried to go a little more higher quality than like regular Gildon and stuff like that. So, you know, if you're ordering them, I hope you like them. What else? Anything else you guys remembered that we need to say?
I'm sure people know by now, but we also have beanies in stock. It's cold outside, so they're actually very good quality.
A real quick shout out to Daniel from Texas for sending out this beanie. We've been getting a lot of beanie and t-shirt orders, so we're trying to get those out, you know, as soon as possible.
Shout out to Daniel from Texas for the shirt.
I think he bought a shirt and a beanie.
Oh, okay.
So shout out to Daniel, much appreciated. You know, it is holiday season, so I'd assume a lot of these are going for gifts and stuff like that, and we're going to continue to pride ourselves to make sure that if an order comes in, we get it out 1 to 2 days after. We are short staffed this week. Jordan took off for the week, so you know it's going to be me in here most of the time. It's probably going to be quite the hectic week. I know on Saturday Berwin and Jordan were out, and I think Evan and I probably wanted to I don't even know what leave the story, because it was very, very busy and a lot of things were out of place and all that stuff. So, you know, for everyone coming in and experiencing anything out of place or anything mispriced, or you come in for a shoe, we don't have it, or anything like that, we're really going to try to crack down on that stuff this week. That's going to be like my main focus. I really want to make sure everything in here is just like a lot better than it is right now. Looking down at all these orders, it doesn't really seem like anything's like going bad, but to my standards, I think that we're kind of missing a lot of intricate parts of business when it comes to running a business, and stuff being on shelves for 2 years that for some reason aren't on our eBay store, and stuff being on our shelves overpriced, and stuff being on our eBay overpriced, like all that stuff that you guys might see. Again, I'm going to try my best to work on all that stuff. We have over 5,000 items on eBay, so it's going to take a while for me to try to, you know, price adjust and stuff like that, but hopefully the in-store experience I can make a lot more organized and a lot better of an experience, because I feel like lately we've been lacking when it comes to a couple different things. So let's make sure to get all this stuff packed up and see what happens today.
Yeah, I wanted to see if you guys got Bread 11 by any chance in 10.5.
You didn't check the eBay store, did you?
I checked the eBay store. I didn't see anything.
Okay,
I was
cool.
like,
Yeah, I'll double check and
doesn't
see.
hurt to.
It's possible if you have a
I know these ain't going for much, but
I like them, but yeah, they're not going for much.
yeah, and it's just I wanted to keep them, but it's hard to put something together with baby blue like that. So it's like,
We might have one brand new pair.
that is lucky.
Do you have a price in mind for these or at all? And where'd you get these, Nike?
Yeah, I got these actually right off of J Balvin's website.
Oh, okay.
This one I got off Nike.
Okay, cool. So I was gonna say, if you got these off Nike, I'd just try to return them, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's what my initial thought was I wanted to keep it.
Me too, and then I saw that they were going for like less than 300. I'm like, damn, I don't want to pay that much.
It's not worth it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, what were you looking for the 11s?
For 11, I think they're going for like, it's like 250. I don't think they're going for much right now.
Okay. The Balvins?
Balvin's, if I could get 150, 100.
Got you,
I don't think they're going for much else.
Okay, and the clothing?
These, I was trying for 100 and then $50 a shirt. If they go for that, I think they go for that.
Got you, I'll check. And you're looking for cash pretty much if we had a Bread 11?
Yeah, if not, then do you have the what the 4s in 10.5?
I believe we should, because I know I've seen those.
Yeah.
I believe this is the DS what the 4, but he's looking for the bread. There is a possibility we have one.
Okay.
He's gonna let me know.
Yeah, because you got that. Okay. I might actually take both.
Trophy room shorts. You said 100?
Yeah.
Did these recently come out? Just I'm not really in the loop.
They came out with the
The 7s?
yeah, I can't remember.
I actually ordered
New
those.
Sheriffs?
Yeah, I don't even know what they're called. I just really like them.
Yeah. That was a shoe I really wanted, and then unfortunately everybody decided last minute, oh, I want them too, even though nobody likes 7s anymore.
And the t-shirts, you said 50 each?
Yeah.
Gotcha. What was retail on the shirts? Do you know?
I think 45?
So they're around that. And the cherries, you said you're looking for 250,
Yeah.
250, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. And you're possibly looking to grab those, maybe breads as well?
Yeah, if I could get both, then that'd be cool. If not, then I might just keep these and just put in everything for these. I really wanted I need another pair of 11s, but I'd rather have the breads than these.
Yeah,
to be honest.
sure.
The colorway's nice.
It's like I like these, but
if I got the choice, then I'd rather go with.
yeah, they're a couple of years too late. Honestly. These are just like tried on.
Yeah, just try them on. The thing I actually like about them too is that they're not as bulky as most 2s. So I was like, yo,
yeah, they put a lot of effort into them for sure.
The number I'm calling.
But the prices.
Price was crazy high.
Okay, so if you can do the 100 here, I think all your other prices are valid. Because I would honestly go a little more up here, but I kind of would be a little less here. So you know what I'm saying? If you're cool with that, so we'd be looking at. But this is just cash. So if you're looking at store credit, we could work 10.5. Oh, nice. Well, actually, are these DS? They might be tried on. Just check them out. Yeah, if you're looking to wear them, they look good. You know, I'll adjust the price accordingly.
No, I'm at the end of the day, I'm planning on wearing these.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
So I have.
Hey, that's funny. You said you didn't see them on eBay. You
I
figured you
didn't,
had.
but I was like, you know what? Don't hurt to ask.
That's fine. So yeah, So depending on which ones you're interested in here, I can see.
Honestly, just gonna get both.
Both of these?
Not gonna lie.
Alright,
That was my initial plan, was to get both.
100. Okay, cool. So I'll try to work with you there. See what we had them up for. We had some more stuff.
I just got I had to double up in the Fire Red 3s, and then I also had to double up in the K4s. I didn't really care. I just wanted to it. So
yeah, I mean, you could obviously bring those in because those are pretty sweet shoes.
Alright, I want to
literally I got 3 shoes coming in. All 3.
I have an appointment with him.
Just taking forever to get here. It's just annoying.
So we're at $550 cash here.
Okay.
That's where we're at here. I could probably bump this up to like $580, and then here I think I could do like $825. So you do like $245, if that works for you. Or you know, Fire Reds, whatever, Canyons, whatever. You know what I mean? Depending on if you want to wait, bring those in, or just pay the cash, bring those in and get sold.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm cool with the cash.
All right, bet. So we $245 difference. Do you need bags?
Nah, I'm just gonna use this.
Oh damn, that's a
Dude,
perfect bag. Right
got
there.
it from I work Comic-Con for.
Yeah, I'm mad I didn't go to that, man.
Dude, this year was good.
Yeah,
This year was good.
Yeah, I'm mad I didn't go to that. I know last year like you had to wear masks and it was COVID and stuff, so it was a little different. But
this year they were actually like a lot more lax with it.
Yeah, I
it
heard
wasn't
that.
as like.
Check these out, make sure everything's
cool
good.
stuff,
But they should be brand new with the keychain, extra laces. Those are fire, man.
It was funny because everybody was like going crazy for the Alma 4s, and I was like, "Yo, I'd rather."
Those are
these.
yeah, I'm not really a fan of those.
Yeah. It's just a weird color to have that purple, like.
And it's just like I don't know. It doesn't even look like a shoe. Like it's more like something to put on the wall.
Like a mantelpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no. So yeah, if you want to do like a some 9.5, I think they use one.
Yeah?
You just put it on. Yeah.
See?
Literally
Those
just
guys.
put it on.
What do you want me to send? Okay, give the phone number. Just for whatever reason, my data.
Oh, right.
I give him. Oh, I'm thinking like, yo, I forgot to give you the shorts.
Nah, you get.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
Literally, that was the only reason why I didn't bring the.
Literally looking at them, thinking I forgot.
You want to do that part? I don't know.
How much for 9.5?
Let me double check, 'cause like I said, we literally just put those out. If I could double check price, I'd assume like $250, maybe a little less, something like that.
What's the number? 280. Sorry.
No worries. Let me just double check for you, 'cause I don't think.
Yeah, I don't want to give you one.
I think it was less than that.
Oh.
I believe it was $245. I got it. We should be all good.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
I'll wait.
No, you spent $100, so you should get entered into this raffle just before I forget. Oh yeah, you didn't enter, right?
Oh yeah.
Just your name and phone number, and so basically we're gonna do a raffle probably like the 23rd of Christmas. All over the place. It's a long day. Either December before Christmas, we're giving away a bunch of cool stuff like a PS5, a pair of kicks.
It's gonna be like random.
Yeah, like everyone who spent $100 basically gets put into this box, and we're just gonna start picking a bunch of random raffle tickets on the live, and then give away some cool stuff.
You can't read that.
Nah, it should be good.
What's going on, YouTube? Broen back with another unboxing. Today is a very special day. Not only did we drop our TSK hoodies in, but we got one of the shoes that I've been longing for a while now. If you haven't guessed it by now, you're not a true viewer, because every video here and there I would mention how much I needed this shoe specifically, and the day's finally come. You know, it only took like almost a month for these to come just because they're from overseas. From our comparison video, you know, we did say that these were gonna dip in prices. They never did. I was just like, F it. I'm gonna just pay whatever now, and hopefully these keep going up and I don't regret it in the future. So without further ado, enough talking, let's cut this bad boy open. Alright, here we go. Bow, 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 bow. As y'all can tell by the box, cue the heavenly music. Oh, that went terribly bad. The lid got stuck to the bottom of the box. Bow. If you guys can't tell by the box, these are the Chicago 1 Lost and Found. As I mentioned earlier, I did decide to give it like, you know, a couple weeks. The guys kind of pushed me into just buying it because they're like, yo, it's gonna go up, or like, just do it already. You've been asking for this sneaker forever. So I was like, alright, I'll just bite the bullet and just buy them. Let's get into the shoe. Woo! And here we go. Damn. size 8.5. Chicago lost and found. I finally got them, guys. Finally got them. Sheesh. And as always, with a Jordan 1, brand new, fresh out the box, you want to give it, a quick smell. I always say that they should come out with Air Jordan 1 air fresheners because they smell the best. Sorry if I'm weird. That's just a sneakerhead thing. But here we go.
That's it right there. That's it right there.
Let me just make sure they have the oh, right here. Got the little receipt that we were talking about. Honestly, I'm really glad to just own this pair of sneakers now. May not be the 2015, may not be the 1994, but at the end of the day, this is the shoe to have, especially if you're a sneakerhead. Honestly, at this point, I don't think it matters which year you have, as long as you appreciate the shoe for what it is. And that's what I believe in, because I just love the Chicagos, except for that 2013, because it's just not built right. They have the Jumpman on the tongue. That's just me, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not a big fan of that Jumpman. But anyways, back to these. Yeah, I'm just really glad to have these. And like I said, if you're a sneakerhead, these are like a must in your collection. Like, you gotta have these. Was I wrong about the prices going down? Was definitely yes. I really did think the prices were gonna hit at least $230, $3 maybe, but they stayed at a consistent $350 and up, or $4. I actually paid $418 shipped for these. So since the release, these haven't come into my size at all. So it's just crazy, the shoe drop, and people are just holding on to them or just appreciating them, which is what people should be doing. Drop in the comments, will these be up in maybe a year, couple months? I want to say maybe like 6, 7. Drop in the comments, are these sneaker of the year? Are these your contender for sneaker of the year? These are definitely part of my list, but I do not think these are sneaker of the year. I actually think the Tom Sachs general purpose sneakers are sneaker of the year, but that's just me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Catch y'all later. And if you're a sneakerhead, get your hands on these.
And then these, I barely won these, probably won these like twice.
Okay. And you say you had no price in mind?
With these, I don't know what you guys could do on them, because I don't even know what they're looking like on the market right now.
Yeah,
what's going on?
go for more. And you're just looking for cash for everything?
I kind of want to trade.
Is there anything particular that you saw that you might be interested in? Or
He said the Canyons, but we don't have a 10.5.
Yeah.
Oh, or 10.5 men's, right?
Yeah.
What about the new Zions that came out? I don't know if you guys got those in yet.
The lows?
Yeah.
No, we didn't get any sizes.
Oh, the Jordan 1 lows.
Yeah.
What size did you see in the Canyons, Brown?
The closest one to it was a 10.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a 12 men's and a 9.5 in it. So,
What about the Red Thunders?
and a 10.5.
Yeah.
What size is that? Just double check
This
this.
is a 9.
Okay, let me see what we got. We might have a brand new 10.5. I gotta check.
But I know that these go a little bit. These are around like 400 right now, right?
Yeah, I mean I could check and see exactly. Yeah, according to our inventory, we should have one. Let me see what they're.
And a 10.5.
Yeah, they're about 4 on the dot nowadays. For 400.
The Red Thunders.
Yeah, the Red Thunders. And you said you want to trade, or you want to just, I guess, see? Like,
I really do want to trade. I really wanted the Purple Thunders. I mean,
the Canyons.
Yeah, the Purple Canyons.
So I'd say it might be worthwhile, just like see what money you can get and just like put it towards the Canyons, cause.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I have, cause I know this is not gonna be enough to trade in for that, but cause I have cash. But I want to see what I could get, and like I said, I really want to trade and get another pair.
Do you have like anything in mind for all three?
I was hoping maybe 150.
This would be tough for these, because I mean we can't even sell them brand new for that, honestly. As crazy as that sounds.
Yeah, because when they came out, they wasn't that crazy.
Yeah, I mean, what about these two? What you got on these two?
25.
Okay, and these?
Because you probably sold them for 50.
Yeah.
Can we do 75 on this?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say 75 here, 75 here.
Can you do 100?
I would if I thought I could, literally they're just not selling. If they're brand new pairs, we pay 100 because we sell them for like 150, 160. So I'm just trying to see. So you said 25 here. I mean, I could come up a little here maybe to make it like 185 cash, and then if you want to use store credit, we could try to bump it up to 200.
Okay.
Depending on if you find anything you like, but I'd say if you're like selling the canyons, I would just take the cash and put it towards the canyons. Cause I like that shoe too. It's fire. So.
Yeah. I was trying to get that shit that day. The freaking app crashed on me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was so mad. And I'm looking at everybody else that was getting it. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. I paid resale for my pair, so I know the feeling. I mean, we can grab the 10 if you want to check it out, but I assume it's going to be too small.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, let me see. You're getting the Red Thunder for a pretty good price, because usually, I mean, they go for a little over 4, like after fees and shipping and shit. And then you're also
I'm
getting
surprised at the
200 credit.
The Purple Thunders, I keep saying Purple Thunders. Purple Canyons, like,
yeah.
I feel like those are going to go crazy.
So, well, your size isn't that bad. I'm 11 and a half men, so my size is up there. This is a 13 and a half, but you can just check the shoe out. It is a pretty cool shoe.
And like on the market right now, they're almost like 265, 300 in my size, 10 and a half.
I haven't checked recently, so you need a 12 women's, right? That's what you need.
Yeah.
So 12, you're looking at like 275 plus shipping, so probably like 3-ish. If you're gonna order them.
But for right now, you say you're interested in these, right?
Yeah.
All right. You just gonna go with those.
Oh, the Thunders?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So I said 185 and I'll up it to 2, so you owe 2 flat.
Cool. How much for one of the beanies?
The store beanies?
Yeah.
25. Do you need a bag for these?
Yeah.
Got you. Might as well. It looks rainy out there. I mean, also because you're spending over $100, you're gonna get entered into a raffle. Cool. So basically, we'll probably do the drawing live on like Instagram live a couple days before Christmas. The winner's gonna win like a PS5 and probably give away some other stuff too. So you just put your name and phone number.
Okay, cool. And then you said 25 for the beanie.
You could hold on to that. If you lose it, don't worry about it. It'll be all good, bro. I think you made the right decision.
Yeah. I've been one of these already though.
Yeah. You want to see a beanie as well?
Yeah.
Gotcha. 1 second.
I would put them on the next day. Still hurt, but they actually started getting better, and they're actually mad comfortable in them. So I like.
You could pick one. They're all brand new, but check maybe if some run a little bigger or not.
Oh, they're all different sizes?
No, they should all be the same, but you know the way they're all cut. Like you know how like when they manufacture shit, some of them run a little bigger, some of them run a little smaller, maybe. So yeah. Like I know I got a big old dome, so like some of them fit me good, some of them fit me a little too small. You got to stretch them out a little bit.
Yeah.
But they definitely keep you pretty warm for the 25. Nowadays the beanie like $60. Depending on where you go.
Good to me.
Yeah, work. Good money.
Alright, yeah, we're good.
All good.
Alright.
Appreciate you, man, as always.
Of course.
Have a good one.
You too.
I'm a guy. I'll see you soon.
We are back, and it was just such an ugly day today. I really don't think we got much footage, but I'm gonna try hard this week to get more footage for you because, you know, I'm behind the counter and it would be cool to get some good footage. We've been shipping out a bunch of orders for the hoodies. I need to shout out everyone who's ordered a hoodie so far. We got a stack right here of hoodies, plus the orders that we already sent out, plus some people came in and grabbed some hoodies, so shouts to everybody. So I want to shout out everyone in this stack real quick. We got Anthony from California, Luigi from New Jersey, David from New York, Daniel from Texas, Ryan from West New York, Lewis from Massachusetts, Danielle from Wisconsin, Jacob from Indiana, Alejandro from New Jersey, Elena from Philly, Adam from Maryland, Jerron, please if I pronounce your name wrong, I'm so sorry guys, from California, T from Texas, and last but not least, Nathan from California. Thank you guys so much for ordering the hoodies. We made sure to include like 6 stickers in every box, and we thought a $50 ship was a pretty fair price for a good quality hoodie. Hopefully they last a long time, and hopefully you guys wear them, enjoy them, and we really appreciate the support. Never really thought you guys would want to wear merch. You guys always hit us up about merch all the time, whether it be you make hoodies, sweatshirts, all that stuff. So that's about it. I don't know, guys. I'm a little out of it. We got a total of over 80 orders out today, so a little pat ourselves on the back. Feels good to be done with today because, again, it was gloomy, it was rainy, we had to go to UPS, FedEx, we got our USPS stuff out. Just one of those days we didn't really have too many customers come in because, you know, everyone wants to stay home right now. Without further ado, hopefully we'll get more footage tomorrow. And again, guys, thanks for all the support. Where's the ball at? All right, guys, let me step into this one real quick. Catch you guys tomorrow. One and done. Oh, peace. YouTube, what is good? We are here and we have a few orders that are going out. Let's start up at the top. We got the denim 4s, the black edition. These you don't see too often. What was funny about these is I think some pairs said Levi's and some pairs didn't. I don't know if you'd rather have it say Levi's or not. Look at these guys. These are the Flight Club 91s, I believe they're called. You might not remember these, but I was working at a sneaker store at the time that these dropped. And at that time, a lot of retros weren't dropping. So, you know, a lot of people like these. They made a lot of different colorways, like a grape colorway, a Toro colorway, a white and black, Oreo, all that stuff. Again, it's not the best retro, and it's not a good retro at all, pretty much in my personal opinion, but it's not terrible. I mean, look, it got the Jordan 6 bottom, guys. I mean, you know, it's a start. It's a start. Here we got an Air Jordan 9 Statue of Liberty, I believe those are called, or something like that, statue. We got a crimson tint one that's going with a hoodie, so shouts to that person for grabbing a hoodie plus the crimson tints. Speaking about crimson tints plus a hoodie, we gotta speak about these right here. The Newcastle's going out. These are extremely clean. Look at the inside. Can you like zoom in on that insole real quick just to make sure we can see that you know, fully intact, very good condition. Shouts to the dude who hit us up and wanted to order these plus a medium hoodie, and they're heading to Compton, California, so we appreciate the support there. Here we got a pair of Air Jordan 23s. I don't know if I've told this story before, but I actually walked across my high school graduation in the black pair of these. I saved up a lot of money for them. They're $185 and they came with a CD at the bottom. I probably told that story before, I'd assume, but that's just something cool about the Air Jordan 23. Air Jordan 9 UNC or University Blue colorway, I believe they're technically called. These are brand new, size 10. Here we got the Dark Iris 3, which I'm a big fan of. I like this sneaker. I think it's going to age well price wise, and this is a U size 12 going out. And then we got some hoodies going out. Obviously we appreciate all the love on the hoodies. Honestly, you're probably going to only see me wearing this hoodie for like every day because I'm probably going to get a bunch of them, just cycle through them, and you know, I don't really care. Not sure we spoke about this old ECW Raven shirt right there, something you don't see every day. We got a Funko Pop Brett Favre jersey. Don't want to talk about him too much. Some warm-ups. Anything for the people about the orders.
Shout out to the people who bought the hoodies. They're flying right now. Shout out to the person who bought the Newcastle Dunks. I think that's probably the best shoe here. Shout out Chip for buying a hoodie. A real fan. He pulled up in store. I believe we said that the hoodies are coming, and he copped. So he wasn't messing around. Real quick before you go, Berwin, I need to shout out everyone who ordered a hoodie. Why not? Because, you know, we're here. Mark from Cali, Kevin from Cali, Guillermo from Rhode Island, Alexander from New York, Heather from Virginia, Jason from New York, Logan from New York. Shouts to Chip again, and shouts to Patrick from Jersey. Those are just a couple more people who ordered hoodies. Berwin, anything about the orders or anything else?
Shout out to all the people who bought the hoodies. Like, if you guys saw my little commercial that I put out, hoodies do have great quality. Logo is embroidered. Hoodies are just great for every season: winter, spring, fall, summer. I'll speak about the crimson tints because at one point I really wanted those because I couldn't like get the money to get the art Basels. Those are the next big thing. And shout out to the person who bought the Newcastles. That's just a classic SB that is rare to come around these days. So shout out to whoever bought those.
So this morning I was thinking about wearing a sneaker, and then I ended up just going back to these, you know, Air Max 90s. These I ended up unds-ing. I don't know if I spoke about this, from 06, and you know, I'm just starting to realize I'm becoming an old man. I feel like I wear the same things every day or every other day. So I know some of you guys have been asking about that sneaker collection video, and I did say I would do it if we hit 100K. I am a man of my word, so I will try to get a sneaker collection video out there sometime soon. I don't know how soon exactly because we have a lot of content to catch up on. We will get it out there, and then after that, for an 11.5, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff for sale, man. So check out the eBay store for sure. We're going to make sure to get all this stuff packed up. Hopefully later we'll talk about some sneakers because I feel like we're not gonna have too much footage from yesterday, and today it might be a slow day, so we're gonna hopefully get some good content. Let's see what happens today. Top shelf.
I was wondering, do you guys do size swaps?
What do you have and what are you looking to swap?
I think I called you guys yesterday about the Mystic Glows. Would you guys swap like 8.5 for 8?
Oh no, I'm not interested in that.
Alright, so I'll probably stop by today and scoop them up there.
Alright, sounds good. Top shelf.
Hey, good afternoon. Quick question, buddy. If you go online, eBay, right, and you search for a specific shoe, if it doesn't pop up, you most likely guys don't have it, right?
Yeah, but what shoe are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Bread 11 or the Concords or the Space Champs, any of those, to be honest with you.
The size?
9 or 9.5.
Hold on one second. So we definitely have a Concord in a 9. The other one, I don't believe if we have. Definitely.
Brand new.
They're brand new, size 9.
What is your asking price?
I'd assume 500. I could double check for you though. Yeah, 500.
Is it negotiable or is that a firm price for now?
I mean, that's pretty much what they're going for. Can't really, you know, I don't know if you had a price in mind. You could feel free to stop by and shoot it, but yeah, somewhere around there, I'd assume.
Yeah, I was planning to come visit you guys actually because I'm open source, so I've seen you guys on YouTube, so I want to come down and come through, you know, with some cash and then make an offer, a reasonable offer, because I totally understand with the price. They always go up and down, but you know, I want to get a price where you're comfortable and I'm happy as well.
So yeah, feel free to stop by whenever.
Yeah, I'll try this weekend. What time do you guys close?
So if you're talking about Saturday, most likely Saturday we're usually here 12 to 6. Sunday and Monday we're closed. Tuesday through Friday 12 to 7.
12 to 7? Awesome. All right, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one. Anything else, bro?
And then possibly, I think, let me see which one. The Slate size 11.
New?
Yeah.
Slate 350?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry about parking. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. Check these out. I'm gonna be in a half. I don't know if that matters. The Slate size 11.
What do you have these for?
Let me check. I think the listing said 300 shipped or 289 plus shipping. Let me see. Do you have something in mind for both? These I feel like we had priced pretty fairly, just looking at the market. Let me check StockX. So I don't know if you could do 280 on these, about exactly lowest ask, no fees, and then the Heritage 170 if you want to do 150 on the Heritage. So 280 plus 150 if that works for you.
That's cool.
Apple Pay, Venmo, Zelle would be best, something like that.
What's your Venmo? I'll try it.
Yeah, TopshelfKicks NJ as in New Jersey.
Actually, before I do it, do you have a hoodie I can try on?
Yeah,
I tried a 2X.
We got a 2X back there, Evan. He's gonna bring a 2X. I mean, this is a 3X. I don't want to see. Like,
You want to try it on?
nah, yeah, go for it. That's 3X right
Man, I think I'm gonna go with the 3. Look at the look.
there. Yeah, it's a nice fit. It looks good. He's gonna go with the 3. Man.
Oh, okay.
But nah, bring that, and then just make sure we have a 3 for Ty,
Okay.
who ordered the hats and shit.
I'm trying the Venmo.
Yeah, we could try that. That works. I could bring my code, or if you want to send it direct, that's cool too.
430 plus what's this?
40. So I believe it comes out to
470.
yeah. Oh, do you need bags?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem. It's funny, we sold one of these yesterday too. I don't know. It's not a bad shoe.
Those and Stealth actually do pretty well.
Stealth.
Same thing though. In gray.
Why am I mind blanking?
Same
Stealth?
color. Same shoe, just instead of red, gray.
Interesting. Pretty slow today. Let's talk about some sneakers. One thing I thought about talking about was the current state of the sneaker market and what you think about it, what I think about it, what Berwin thinks about it, Evan thinks about it, whoever's here today thinks about it, because I think that's important. I want to start off by saying that I think currently the sneaker market is a lot different than it was a year or two ago. It's a lot harder to make money and it's a lot easier to get what you like. So in my personal opinion, being that we're an established brand and we don't have to necessarily adapt to what's cool and what's not cool because we kind of sell it all, I really like where the sneaker market is right now. I think it's at a good place for people where a sneaker comes out and you don't really have to jump through hoops to go get it. A lot of stuff is going for retail or $50, $100 more, and it's not like too crazy. One sneaker I want to talk about real quick is the white varsity red black Air Jordan 11 Retro. Why do I want to talk about these? Just because, I mean, the high school college me would say this is an amazing sneaker I needed in my collection. Now I see that there's not really much hype for it, but I kind of like that. I think it's cool because there's definitely a lot of people out there like me who want these in their collection and want to get a pair, but they don't want to wait in line and they don't want to pay $500 and blah blah blah. The fact that you can get this pair right here for $300 to $350 early and wear it is crazy to me. I mean, I used to go to like Orange and Newark and Irvington and go to these like random stores trying to get Concord 11s early and stuff, and they tell me astronomical numbers that I couldn't pay. And now sneakers are on the resale apps for retail or a little more than that early, and people aren't buying them or what have you. So me personally, I think that it's a good place. I think the sneaker market is in a a pretty good place right now. I think that it should be harder to make money on sneakers. A year ago, 2 years ago, a lot of people used to, you know, think they were entrepreneurs because they would hit on a sneakers app and then they think they can like take over the world because they can continue to hit and make money and blah blah blah. It's really not that easy. They make a lot of these items, a lot of these pairs. I think it's cool that sneakers like these come out and you can get them for a super affordable price. Marina Blue ones, this is a sneaker we were paying 180 to 200 for, thinking that they would pop to 300. They haven't popped to 300. You could get these now used for like 100 to 160, brand new from like 150 to 200 depending on size. And look at them. I mean, black, blue, Air Jordan 1 high, multiple different laces, really cool pair. Then we got the yellow toe one. I think a year, 2 years ago, you were to talk about the yellow toes, something that looked like the backboard, you would say these are going to hit crazy numbers, 400, 500, 300. They're going for like 2 to 250 brand new. If you enjoy the culture, enjoy sneakers, enjoy collecting, this is a good thing. This is not a bad thing. Heritage one, we just sold a pair just now a second ago and it got me thinking about this pair. I mean, look at it, not bad. If you slapped a reverse check on it and call these Travis Scotts, you know, they'd go for a lot more money. Right now you can get these for like 100 to 180 brand new, maybe a little more depending on the size. Playoff 12s, don't get me started. Jordan dunked on Mutombo in these sneakers and they're going for about retail price. For the collector out there, someone who's into sneakers, that's really cool. And we got some 6s over here, DMP 6s. Before this sneaker came out, if you had a DMP 6 on from the pack, I mean, that was like a shut down sneaker right there. You had a pair of those, I mean, forget about it. Now you can get this shoe for like $250 brand new, depending on price, depending on size. Electric green 6s, same thing. Midnight navy, same thing. Midnight navy, such a classic, and you can get them super cheap. At first, from a business owner perspective, part of me thinks, oh, you know, the market's going down, this sucks, blah blah blah. But at the same time, I never really had that thought because again, we pride ourselves in selling everything. We're not just kind of like trying to sell just what's hype. Market for this goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, just like every market. I don't get too down on the fact that Jordan 1s are going down or 6s or whatever, 4s. I see more value in people appreciating what they're purchasing. I see more value in people walking in and finding a good deal. People thinking a shoe is going to be, you know, $400 and walking in here and grabbing a pair for $150. Like, I see more value in that, and I think that's better for the sneaker community and the culture than people just making like a shit ton of money on every single sneaker and just like acting like they are the rulers of everything because they have these sneakers and they're going to sell them for like a super high price and all that stuff. You know, that is cool and all that, but I think again, we're at a perfect time right now where every Jordan that's coming out, most likely you can get it, right? There's going to be a couple here and there that you can't, right? Like the lost and found and stuff like that. You can't just walk into a store to get. But worst case scenario, you're paying double retail and you're going to end up getting that shoe. Whereas years ago, you know, every sneaker you'd have to wait in line for, right? Like I'd have to go get raffle tickets for every single Jordan, whether it be a Jordan 13, a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, an 11. I'd literally have to, you know, wait outside, get raffle tickets, etc., etc., etc. Now I think again, it's just really cool to see people being able to buy what they like, buy what they want, and kind of just like more options available. So as much as you guys probably think the sneaker market's dead, blah 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 blah, I actually think the total opposite. I think the sneaker market's alive and thriving. Seeing people being able to purchase stuff that they want to wear and collect is what it's all about. You know, this is how it was to me years ago when I didn't really have money to buy shoes. I would see stuff sitting and I would say, hey, I wish I could buy that, wish I could buy that. So I think now it's just like history repeating itself. In a sense, I think all these sneakers in like 3 years will go for more money. But right now, everyone has the opportunity to get them at a fair, affordable price. I'm gonna shut up now and let these guys talk if they want, and then we're gonna look at another shoe.
What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. First thing I'm gonna say is like the market right now has come a long way. It's funny because I was talking about it with my cousin who came over from Missouri the other day. And we were just talking about how like a couple of years ago, 500 to 600 for a pair of sneakers was a lot.
350 was a lot.
Yeah. And we were just like,
yeah, exactly.
And nowadays for some sneakers it's a steal. One sneaker in particular, the Sean Witherspoon, when that was reselling back when it came out, it was going for about 5-6, and back then we thought that was kind of absurd. But nowadays you find a pair of Sean Witherspoons for 5-6, that's a steal, especially if it's in great condition. But what A was talking about, how like it's kind of easy to obtain sneakers nowadays, is really cool, especially for people who like appreciate the culture and appreciate the sneakers for what they are, not just for what like the resale aspect. Like me personally, like if I was into most of the J's that came out over the past couple months, I'd be pretty hyped because like I could just get them online for like a pretty good price. I walk into a mall and grab them for a great price. Overall, I think it's just great that certain sneakers are being overproduced. I feel like some sneakers shouldn't be mass produced just because of like the exclusivity of that sneaker. But other than that, I think that people who really appreciate Jordans and New Balances and Adidas, etc. for what they are, it's really good for the market. A lot of things are affordable. It's definitely like a buyer's market right now. And yeah, that's pretty much my take on everything. Evan, do you have anything to say?
It's definitely a buyer's market right now. Any shoe that you kind of want, you should be able to get for retail, depending on like how how readily available it is or how many they make of them. Like the Lost and Founds, they made so many of them, and that's a shoe that I wanted, but I didn't hit on those, and they made, I don't know, 500,000 pairs or whatever they said. But I think that it's a good time to be a sneakerhead. I kind of also think that sneakers are kind of becoming super mainstream, which I'm not mad at, but I'm also like, I also come from the era of like, you would see Jordans in the wild and you'd be like, oh man, that guy's got the, you know, whatever, the 8s or 5s or whatever it may be. So I mean, it's cool, but it's also for me, like, I would say like maybe a little bittersweet, because now you have so many people into sneakers now with the pandas.
Do you think that like when Nike and Adidas announce when they announce like the quantity of a shoe that's coming out, do you think that's like accurate, or do you think that's just a marketing?
It's probably marketing, because I feel like if people know like there's a lot of pairs out there, it could go both ways honestly, but I feel like if it's a shoe that somebody really is looking forward to, like a Lost and Found, where it's like basically a Chicago, and a lot of people have been looking for that shoe and they don't want to pay $1,000, $2,000 for something like that. I think it is a marketing thing for Nike. I also think it gives people a bit of false sense of hope, because when you say we're gonna make 500,000 or 1 million Lost and Founds, when I don't hit, I still feel bad. Like it's not any different. So that kind of sucks. I think shoes right now are in a good spot, because a lot of like, even a lot of the older stuff maybe came down a little bit to reality. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that people, like younger kids, are getting into shoes. I think it's cool that pandas are a lot more popular now. I'm not the biggest panda person or dunk person.
Do you think for us it looks a little mainstream just because we're surrounded by it every day?
I think it's that. I think it's also a lot of us have already went through like a dunk stage.
Right.
Like, cause dunks is, you know, they've been around for a while, and dunks back in the day were like, I would say they were more sought after than even Jordans to certain people. I think it's cool that, you know, like the reemergence of dunks is coming back. It kind of sucks for the people that are like wanting dunks now, because now a lot of these dunks, you know, Travis Scott wears them or a celebrity wears them, and then the price skyrockets or whatever. I think it's cool that more people are into sneakers. I think it's cool that prices are more, they're not insane anymore. I feel like, you know, a couple years ago, every Jordan 1 that came out was doing numbers. Any 3 or even a 4, like the good one, they were doing numbers. I guess you could say sneakers kind of came full circle. You know, we had a dunk phase, we had a Jordan phase.
All right, not really sure where we left off, but you know, current state of sneaker market, obviously sneakers are coming out, not really going for much. Everyone can kind of get them. And then you got something like this, right? Something different that's coming out. Nike CPFM Fleet 1, add sunshine, yin yang symbol right there. Crazy swooshes, crazy cool Sherpa bag, and then boom. What's crazy to me is stuff like this is essentially right now, I guess, what people somewhat are chasing, because this stuff just came out, right? I mean, I don't know if they're going for anything. I really don't know. But you just put that next to this. CPFM is what people want instead of this. I mean, that's just crazy. But going back to why it's a good place in sneakers right now, they're making stuff like this. I mean, if they're making stuff like this, clearly they've made a lot of stuff, and they're trying to think outside the box. So whether you like this shoe or not, it's just cool. They're doing something different. As you guys can see, got this gray on the side here. This actually kind of hurts my fingers, like touching. It's kind of rocky. Got a stash pocket. I've seen a lot of people shave these. Definitely like a Grinch shoe. I do like these. I would say I'm not really into the different bottoms. I wish the bottoms were the same. Either go brown or go gray, right? Like, I think they should both be the same. I don't like that mix match feel. I think if they were the same, I think if they were both this bottom, they look a lot better. Or even if they were both this bottom, they look a lot better. I think it's cool that they have all this extra stuff. But again, it's just like a weird shoe, obviously. Some people wouldn't even think about putting these on their foot. Some people wouldn't even think about producing these to the public, but Nike does. For anyone out there that's looking for them, it's cool. I just want to talk a little bit about current state of the sneaker market, because that's important. It does adjust. It goes up, it goes down. And seeing what people sell in their stores, you can tell whether, you know, this sneaker store just started a year or two ago, or the sneaker store has been involved in sneakers a very long time. Not throwing shots at anybody, but again, we try to pride ourselves on not really having to adjust when the market goes up or down. Knowing what we have will always sell, whether it be a good shoe or a bad shoe. Not walking into a store and seeing the same crap that you see in the last 6 months at every single resale store, right? Like all that stuff, like we try to have a little bit of everything. I also think because of sneakers not going for any money when it comes to like new releases, a lot of these stores and resellers are kind of getting weeded out. A reseller can't continue to pay his bills if the Jordans that are coming out are going to end up going for $50 less in retail. So I think that's kind of cool. Top Shelf.
Hey, what's up, man? I have a quick question. You guys have any Jordan 6 Travis Scott?
What color?
Do you have it in that, like, tan, or do you have it in, like, olive?
Well, which one do you prefer? Like, and what size?
I'm looking for that tan one in a size 12.
Okay.
But if you guys, if it's easier to get the olive greens in the 12, I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, no worries. Let me just see what we got. Give me 1 second.
We have the tan ones in the 12.
We do.
I mean 11.
Another question is, do you have any university boots?
Ones?
Yeah.
In a size 12?
Yeah.
I'd assume we do. Let me just double check to make sure. Yes, we do.
How much you guys sell this for?
Let me just double check. Mark it real quick. $4.50.
And you already beat my guy's price. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll be there in about like an hour.
Yeah, that's no problem. We are here till 7 today.
All right, perfect.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you too, man. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Like you heard, we beat my guy's price, and that's the next thing I was going to say is the sneaker market adjusting and stuff not being worth a ton of money really weeds out the actual good entrepreneurs and the good businessmen and the good sellers, because you know, if you don't adapt, you will become extinct. And I think a lot of people who can only sell the newest release and the newest hype, you know, it's not sustainable. If you can only sell a Panda Dunk and you can only sell Lightning 4 and stuff that's only cool in the last, like, you know, 6 months, a year, it's very hard to sustain that. Again, I'm not really trying to take shots at anyone. I'm just like, again, just talking about the current market and what I've seen, because when I started this store, there weren't stores everywhere, right? Now there's stores everywhere. Sneaker selling and reselling is more of a common thing. You know, sadly, a lot of stores take advantage of people, and you literally walk into a store and get robbed. And that's not just sneakers, that's jewelry, that's cars, that's video games, that's any business where like it's a buy and a sell type of thing. You know, if you don't know do your research or do your due diligence, you can, you know, get robbed and not even know it. So it's an interesting part right now, seeing what's been happening, you know, seeing stores open up and close down, and just seeing the current market. It's a little scary, but thanks to all you guys out there supporting the store. We're going to continue to grind and make sure to get good shoes out there, a variety of shoes out there, this, that, and the third, stuff that you'll never see at sneaker stores, just different, really, really cool stuff.